into the quarterfinals. Ryan Crookham, number 5 at his weight class, double leg. He almost got counter for 4, but I believe that was waved off by the table judges. We just get 2 on the takedown from Ryan Crookham. Jesse Ybarra from Arizona is his opponent. Both of these guys, I believe, are ranked. All right, the referees are going to convert. That's one of those 50-50 positions. Crookham in on the shot, Ybarra countering. It's all about momentum. Crookham shoots in on that double. Does Ybarra change direction? Does he stop Crookham and then start a new move? If so, it's a counter. If not, it's all Crookham's points. So I believe it was initially called 4 for Ybarra. Then the referee waved it off himself and said, no, just 2 for Crookham. But you'd think it would be 4 for Crookham if they were doing that. So, well, they say Ybarra made his own move there. So it was a 2 on the counter, and then Crookham covered for 1. So we'll see how much that affects things going on. But big swing. Could have been 4-0 Crookham. Could have been 4-1 Ybarra. Instead, it's 2-1 Ybarra. Ybarra ranks 16th at 120 pounds, according to the Flow rankings. Crookham from Pennsylvania, ranked number 5. I think he's top of the big board. Class of 2021. I've got to double check that. Working that 2-on-1 is Crookham. Tries a little lat drop with it. And he got an exposure offered by the referee. Was it confirmed? Yes. No. Overruled. It was 2 for Ybarra. So Crookham failed on that little 2-on-1 spin, arm spin, and gave up an exposure. So the higher rank guy now down by 3. Ybarra thinking upset, but Crookham staying offensive. Can make up those points in a hurry. And just like that, the deficit is cut to 1, takedown by Crookham. They'll go back up to their feet. All right, Crookham, incoming freshman. So he'll be starting his first year of high school. And he is number 1 on that big board, Ryan Crookham. Shot and great defense by Ybarra. Ybarra is 71 on the class of 2020 big board from Arizona. So 1 grade ahead. Not sure their ages, but they're both wrestling cadets, so 15 and 16 are the ages we're looking at. All right, so collar ties and hand fighting, but nothing happening. We got 12 seconds to go in the first period. Timekeeper's helper comes out with his little pool noodle. Towel tapper. Oh, we lost a flop. Trying to stay up with the referee. Loses the flip-flop. There he gets it back. Running by the camera. Appreciate the hard work, young man. Helping out our referees. So we go to the break, 1-point lead for Jesse Ybarra. And after the interval, we're back in action. Still 1 point lead from Ybarra, though Crookham now trying to change that. Works that high cross, switches to a double, gets 2. So taking his first lead of the match, Ryan Crookham. Now the 5-4 lead over Jesse Ybarra. A lot of ranked guys coming up here in these lower weights. Burks and Drocius, who we just saw, with 2 ranked guys, 5 and 18. Crookham and Ybarra, 5 and 16 in their respective weight classes. Each of the next 3 weight classes has 2 guys ranked, or next 2 weight classes, 3 including this one. Duck under attempt by Ybarra. Now he goes underneath, shoots a double, gets a single, crotch lock for Crookham. Trying to roll him through. They call 2. Not the second time. I don't know if either of them were confirmed. Doesn't look like points are going on the board, so white paddled, meaning 2 points were overruled by the judges at the tables. Crookham thought he had it. He is denied. No challenge coming. Haven't had a challenge yet this round, at least on this mat. Which is nice to see. I mean, you want a challenge when they are that close sometimes, but when they're not, keeps the action moving a little faster. It's a very tough job when you got those bang bang moves, 50-50 positions. We did have a referee's conference earlier, but took that upon themselves, so no need for a challenge block to come out. Arm drag from Ybarra, looking for an opening here. Crookham needs to play defense, but can't get too comfortable. Still a lot of time left, over a minute. Ybarra as dangerous as they come. Crookham now down to his knees, trying not to give out a step out. And with his heels to the boundary line, gets a restart. Another throw by, and there is a point for Ybarra. Not sure what they call that on defensive wrestling. Looks like that was white paddled as well. Start trying to pay attention to these table guys. They're the throw by. We're going to get at least 1 on the step out. Ybarra able to drop down to a single. He does physically push out Ryan Crookham, but the call is a step out. And that'll give criteria to Ybarra. Crookham now needing to get on his offense, so he can't just hang back and play defense. Too easy to score with that step out. In on a couple shots is Crookham. Ybarra circling, trying to get his butt back to the center. He's got room to move now. Under 10 seconds to go. Our flip-flop towel tappers out there. Time running out for Ryan Crookham. And in the upset, Crookham goes down. Not sure Crookham knew he was losing on criteria. I think he figured it out just now. It's Jesse Ybarra taking one from Ryan Crookham. Team Arizona will have a semifinalist. Guaranteed All-American Ryan Crookham is into the consolation round. And apologies